There's lines at the back of your forehead or back.
Lady, this is just my face.
That's a dumb one. Anyway, even if you believe it hasn't been exhaustive, the crime scene, lobby number 2, has no way out other than the hallway Detective Gumshoe was standing in. And because he claimed to be there, that makes him the only possible suspect.
Isn't it also possible that someone escaped through a window and into the garden?
Oh, that's the first place everyone looked, silly. Police aren't a bunch of lazy bums.
Doubtful.
Stairs
into the camera.
Yeah, they looks into every possibility, you know? Isn't that right, Mr. Bad?
Yeah. There wasn't a scrap of evidence to suggest someone used one of the windows. There also weren't any footprints or anything in the courtyard garden.
I suppose they really did check everything that could be relevant to the case.
No possible escape.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely positive that there's no possible routes of escape?
You check the secret
Of course,
passage?
I'm sure. Yes, obviously, that was the first place we looked.
Oh, sorry.
And why are you so certain?
This is a courthouse, the place where criminals are brought to be judged. If there were an escape route, I'm sure every criminal would be using it to escape.
Did you check the toilets for bribe money?
It's... Yes, obviously. It's just common sense. Oh my god, you're so fucking dumb. Miles Edgeworth, I suggest you use a bit more of it in the future.
Fucking ow.
Yeah. It fucking hurts. I'm gonna hit you with it again.
Hold it!
I'm going to confiscate it. I'm taller than you, just hold it above your head. You may think it's unshakable, but to me there are still too many unanswered questions. For example, who was it that placed the gun in Mr. Faraday's hand? Don't fucking hold us in suspense.
But you're the only one still wondering about that. Detective Gumshoe probably had no idea which hand Mr. Faraday used to write with. Even if you know someone, it doesn't mean you'll know which hand they write with, right? I mean, I certainly don't care about that sort of thing. Because I'm not a freak weirdo like you.
I'm not about to let her get a rise out of me with such a flippant statement. I suppose we've really reached the end now. I already have my trump card ready. All that remains is to play it. But before I do, I think I should inquire into a little something about her argument. You said earlier that you confirmed the alibis of every person other than the suspect. However, I don't recall either Francisco or myself speaking with you about the subject.
But there were witnesses. For you, there's your mentor who gave you an alibi.
I wouldn't trust him. I see.
Straight up. That's
Just straight up, he's an asshole. As for little Missy, she came to the courthouse during the recess. There was still plenty of security there at the door of the hallway. Oh, she gave him kind of a whipping for that, or so I heard. daughter of Manfred von Karma,
Yes, we know.
and I will not be forcibly stopped by a guard or a bailiff or anyone else.
Wait, so basically the only reason Francis would bother to show up today was because she found out that I was to be the replacement? Yes, Edgeworth, she's been telling you that. By the way, Ms. Dew, what about everyone's alibis before Detective Gumshoe was assigned to guard duty?
What about them?
Have you looked into what people were doing during that span of time?
What kind of idiot will you take me for? It doesn't matter when the killer went into lobby number 2.
Are you sure about that?
From the time we heard the gunshot to the time Mr. Bad and I arrived at the scene as we dashed from lobby number 1, the only person who could have committed the crime was Detective Gumshoe.
Yes. Let's talk about when you and Detective Bad heard that gunshot, shall we? I suppose that if we go by your logic, then Detective Gumshoe was the only one. However, what if the crime had occurred at an entirely different time than when that gunshot you heard went off? What then? Are you there? That gunshot was a trap meant to manipulate our perception of fucking, I suppose, no.
Sadly, your explanation is very lacking, Edgeworth.
Okay, it's rude.
The gunshot we heard in lobby number 1.
In where?
Care to explain how that could have been fabricated? My brain decided to die.
Is this right?
It is this, it's the tape.
Take that!
That tape.
Very, very frantically applying that.
Yes, it's exactly what you think it is. This is the surveillance tape of Mr. Rell the prosecution presented in today's trial. This was found loaded in the video player in lobby number 2. That was connected to the large television that had its volume turned all the way up.
You can't honestly mean that the gunshot we heard was the gunshot in the video.
Ah, but I do. Which leads me to my next point. The murders occurred much earlier than when anyone heard the gunshot. Just vaulted over the things from there on this side.
On this side of the courtroom now. And that's the only thing I can think of, too.
After committing double homicide, the killer took the surveillance video out from Mr. Faraday's evidence bag, turned the television's volume all the way up, and left the video to play. If I played it from the beginning, it would take 30 minutes for the gunshot sound to come on.
And had no other sounds that were easily identifiable.
Well, it's a surveillance video. It's not going to capture anything but that gunshot, and it is at night. So there isn't anything else for it to pick up.
I mean, yeah, but there's like a road next to it.
It's late at night. Again, there's not much, and because they are like right by windows, if you heard like traffic going past, you'd assume it was outside.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I can stop being a bitch about it.
You're being a bitch. You're allowed to post it. Yeah. This game invites you to do so, but it's you can there's actually an explanation this time.
This time.
This time. This time. And since we now know that this method of time manipulation is possible,
Time travel?
time travel. It opens up the possibility that the killer is someone other than Detective Gumshoe.
Sounds from television don't amount to much here. But of course, Mr. Prosecutor Edgeworth and Little Miss Von Karma already knew that much from the very beginning, right? They knew, didn't we, Miles?
Yes, of course. We know about the soundproof quality of this courthouse's rooms. But we've already thought that one through as well. Fucking Christ. But of course, I'm not about to admit we had no idea until only a little while ago. No one used to know that.
That's right. And if the rooms are soundproof, then we should not have been able to hear it. And yet, we heard the gunshot, clear as day.
And?
And that's it. End of story.
But it's not. How should I explain why she was able to hear a gunshot from a soundproof room?
Well,
The window was open.
The window was open.
How did he get in? In through the window.
Oh dear.
One of my favorite
Through
things.
the window.
There is, actually, one common point between lobby number 1 and lobby number 2. And it is that, despite the fact that both rooms have air conditioners installed, a window was open in each. Now, we know that the window in lobby number 2 was opened by the killer. However, a window in lobby number 1 was also opened. With that in it.
strange.
Hmm.
It's probably just coincidence that they were both open at the time.
Mm.
So,
No, fuck that. It was no mere coincidence, I assure you.
even so, what the fuck does it matter? They were both
Why
open.
Yeah.
Why was the window opened in lobby number 1? The answer is that a certain person did something to cause the window to be opened. And that person who triggered that action, that person is the real guilty party. The real killer in this double murder is the,
Well,
Yeah.
The very woman we're
Yeah.
speaking to.
yeah.
Ooh.
It's her
Yeah.
perfume, and she's getting revenge for her sister and shit.
Yeah, all that.
Ms. Callisto, you. I hereby formally indict you of the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell.
What?
Just stay with me. Just stay with me.
Ooh. You like me?
it's getting real.
Are you serious, Miles? Why do you think she is the killer?
I don't understand her motive just yet because I'm stupid. But of
He's-
course I'm
yes.
serious. Because
Don't
she
call him
is
Shirley.
the
Oh.
because
Everyone just has a disappointed moment.
Sorry. Because she is the only one who could have done it. Well, Ms. Yu, do you still feel like laughing now?
Of course I do, Edgeworth.
Ah,
I'm definitely laughing for real and not faking this.
my argument was not to be tight enough yet.
Although, I never thought things would spiral into this.
Listen, you don't show up for any of the other Ace Attorney games, you're either dead or in jail.
But I'll have you know, I'm enjoying this dance quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not.
I guess this
strange.
means it's time for my own rebuttal now, right?
You okay?
Yeah.
Y'all good?
Alright, it's rebuttal time.
You argue that the window was opened. However, do you have proof it was I who did that?
We don't need proof that you did it because you caused it to happen. It doesn't matter who opened the fucking window, it matters that the fucking window was fucking opened.
Furthermore, do you have proof that the tape was used in committing the crime? Frankly, I'm shocked at you for going around accusing people of murder like this. Especially with logic as full of holes as yours.
Such good music.
It's so good.
It is
Such
really
vibe.
basic. Oh, this is where it really starts. I mustn't let my guard down for even a second, or the truth will blow away. Now is the time to put the patented Von Karma perfect proof to the test. Patented, even.
Mm.
I can pronounce words. I know how words go.
Was
Alright, where are we looking?
So, didn't she spill perfume or something?
Yep.
As far as I remember.
And so they opened up the
Yes.
window in the
They
room
did, yes.
to
dispel the smell.
dispel the smell. Yeah.
Should we press it first, perhaps, or
Yeah, like I said, yeah, if you want to.
give it a go?
Yeah, just because.
There's every chance that the game decides to be the game and say
Yeah.
no.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
you've already figured this out. Evidence. All I need to do is have some prints analyzed and we know straight away. Yeah, she didn't open it, but she caused it to be open.
be my guest.
What a music.
She sounds as though she has the moon to maneuver, which means that even if we were able to lift prints, they'd only show that it was someone else. But why is that someone else was forced to open the window? That's simple logic. Why don't I try presenting that piece of evidence? I have nothing to lose.
It's just you in your own head, Edgeworth. You can say what piece of evidence you mean. Well, you can think it.
What's wrong? The scrunched eyebrows. Why for your father attack?
Oh my god.
Oh, more importantly, are you gonna be okay not running a fingerprint analysis?
Yes, I'll be fine.
Maybe you're so testing. Oh, well, in that case, I'll just continue with my testimony, alright?
No, not alright, actually.
Not alright, gosh.
Have you seen this?
Look at it.
What is
This is my new perfume.
I'm sure you haven't. Oh, pardon me, I misread it. I'm sure you've seen this before, haven't you, Mizzou?
Edgeworth sent his latest fragrance. Trauma.
Oh, that only.
Dwarf! I never knew you were into wearing that kind of perfume.
Do you think that's homophobic?
I mean, I'm gay, so.
Heteronormative.
You
at
can be
best.
homophobic and gay.
Sounds fake. It's not exactly what I'd recommend for boys, you know?
Hmm.
You heteronormative
That's
bitch.
Okay, we can kill her now, it's fine.
Get a
What-
pitchforks.
This isn't mine, as if I'd be seen in that garish shade of pink.
That's right. It's mine. And I received it from Detective Bad, you see. Which
Miss
seems like a
you.
red flag.
It doesn't. Let's move over that. Miss you. You can pretend all you like, but we know at least this much for sure. That this bottle of perfume was given to Detective Bad by you. As in you.
Yeah. Oh,
Because he is really strong, really fast. So, what about the perfume?
While you were in lobby number 1, you made a big show of spilling some of this perfume. That's according to Detective Bad.
Oh, I know.
You also knew that if you spilled it, he would naturally move to open a window.
Come now. I've already told you that's all just a big coincidence. After we opened the window in lobby number 1, I just left it open, you know? So maybe it was just dumb luck that we heard the gunshot through the window.
The timing of when you were going to spill that perfume is something you could control. And the most important fact about this case is when people were made to hear the shot. Furthermore, it would have been pointless if you didn't have an alibi for yourself at the time.
you mean?
Mizu, you're the one who called Detective Bad into lobby number 1. When you saw him bring Detective Gumshoe into the hallway. Is that correct? All of today's premeditated events could only been thought up by you, Mizu.
You miss you?
You
Bless
miss you.
you.
Oh, that's what. This
no,
one is...
you is blind.
Too good every time.
Yeah. You accuse me of murder on the fact I spilled a little perfume. Well, allow me to say this much. I couldn't have killed Mr. Faraday.
Would you care to testify as to why?
Oh, sorry, I caught me the on.
Oh.
Look, I've had a lot of fun today. Really. But I grow weary of this game of cat and mouse.
Sound like a fucking anime villain now.
Have you seen the way you're dressed? I wouldn't go around throwing the term anime villain lightly.
You know what? That's a good point.
Yeah. Let's make this the last testimony and wrap up this absurd case once and for all. Okay, honey?
Don't okay, honey me.
Mm-hmm. Accusing someone of murder over a spilled bottle of perfume is a bit over the top. But I suppose forgery of evidence is to be expected of a disciple of Von Karma.
Oof. Oof! Got you there! Oh!
In any case, it simply could not have been me who killed Mr. Faraday. After all, I don't even know where the knife that was used to kill him came from.
Aw.
Miles, your testimony is flawless.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I said it was flawless, so I think it's flawless.
It's ostensibly vague, is what it is.
Yes. But no matter what sort of trick she may try to pull, she won't escape me. And if I'm lacking in information, I'll just draw it out of her.
Okay, so we'll press something then.
Yep.
But what? Probably leave this one. Oh, I kind of want to press this just to see.
Yeah,
what he's
press
got
this.
to
I
say.
was going to be like, no. I formally request that you desist in your attack against my mentor. It's not.
We will sue you for defamation.
It's not defamation.
That's defamation!
It's not defamation. This is something he actually does.
Is it? Oh, shit. All I'm doing is telling the truth. Well, maybe more just like spreading gossip. Although your adamant denials are, shall we say, just adding fuel to the fire.
How dare you? How fucking dare you?
He's the toughie.
Calm down, little girl.
Why only talk to Francisca?
Don't let her get.
Aww, you have to ruin my fun. Well, shall I continue? In any case, it simply could not have been me who killed Mr. Faraday. Except it was, because I'm a dumb bitch.
Mhm.
Hold it!
And why exactly could you not have killed him?
I was just about to testify to that.
Then
Oh,
fucking
sorry.
get on with it!
You're such an impatient man. I'm not really into that, you know, Edgeworth.
I am a homosexual! Your preferences have no bearing on what is at hand! I'm also a gay man!
Feeling a little uncomfortable, are we?
No!
Tell it to your volume.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Objection!
It's you. You will desist in this tomfoolery and return to your testimony. Miles! You're going to lose your cool and I won't show you any mercy.
Sorry. Miss Yu, please continue with your testimony.
Sure. As I was saying, I couldn't have possibly killed Mr. Faraday.
Right,
Hold it!
the knife.
Oh, drink on that.
Dear me. At this rate, she will inevitably escape. But if she really was the one who killed Mr. Faraday, then she must have known about the existence of the knife.
Ew.
I'm sorry, Miss Yu. Maybe you weren't aware. However, the knife that was used to the knife that was used to kill Mr. Faraday was taken from his evidence bag.
Miles, what do you think you're doing?
I'm drawing the truth out of her. That's what I'm doing.
Huh? I don't recall a knife being presented at trial earlier today.
Well, I suppose that's because the evidence was something Mr. Faraday had yet to use.
So that's what you're trying to do. Look, why don't you just cut it out with the lies? I've already figured you out. There was no knife inside Mr. Faraday's evidence bag.
Oh dear.
The only evidence he had yet to present was the key Biatagarasu had sent. And unless a key can magically turn into a knife, you really don't have a leg to stand on.
Except,
Did you really think you can trap me? Come now, be honest.
I never intended to do such a thing. It was all a misunderstanding on my part. In any case, I wonder if you might append what you just said to your testimony?
Oops. Sure. Why not? I'll even say it as many times as you'd like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how
Yeah.
delightful.
There's a key in the evidence file, but you can't kill anyone with a simple key. That's because it's not a
Except-
simple key. It's a fucking knife.
It's a fucking knife, my dude.
It's a fucking knife, my guy. It's a fucking knife.
All right.
Miss you. I wonder if you might like to take a look at this photo for me. This is a picture of the key that the Yatagarasu sent to the police. However, while it may look like a key at first glance, it, in fact, has the secret ability to transform into a knife. Which means that what was inside Mr. Faraday's bag was both the Yatagarasu's key and the murderous knife. You knew that the key was inside Mr. Faraday's bag, did you not? In fact, you just testified many times.
Yes.
Well, with the Yatagarasu's key alone, it's more than possible to kill Mr. Faraday. Oh dear, you're wasting rather a lot of lipstick. Do you understand now? Fucking Christ, stop interrupting me.
What are you picking objections for, asshole?
There's no judge here to sustain
Why?
or overrule your fucking objection.
I still haven't had a good look at it. Showing it to me from that far away. You could be lying, for all I know.
No, absolutely fucking not. You would, even now, still feign ignorance?
I'm not feigning anything.
Uh-huh.
But we can't have you accusing me of a crime with false evidence. Okay. I mean, Mr. Von Karma, I've heard some very interesting rumors about him.
They're
Oh, man.
most likely all true.
Are you mocking my papa?
Don't you dare sully the good name of my mentor.
He sullied it himself, Darl.
Now take a good look. This piece of evidence is more than real.
Oh. Who knew there was such a trick to this thing?
Are you satisfied now? I hope to God I've not actually given you this knife. But of course, you knew from the very beginning, didn't you? You knew that the knife and the Yatagarasu's key are one and the same. Otherwise, someone like you, who isn't a member of the law enforcement and who would never have been privy to this trick, would have never known about it to begin with. Unless... Furthermore, there's something that the Yatagarasu sent to the police. How did you have knowledge as to what it was?
Actually, I heard it from Mr. Faraday.
I don't think you did.
Just before he dragged Mr. Rell off, he told me. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. He also told me about the key turning into a knife at that time.
Excuse
How convenient
You
that you rely
are
on the testimony of a dead
Full
man.
of shit.
But he didn't tell me about how the key actually transforms.
What you're saying is simply not possible.
Oh? And why not?
Because Mr. Faraday himself didn't know about the hidden knife within the key. For within these pages, he mentions nothing about a knife.
I'm not sure he would have written everything in his organizer, you know?
I'm sorry, doesn't everyone?
No.
Doesn't
You
everyone jot things down in their
anal
gay little
retentive
organizer?
motherfucker, damn. Wouldn't something of this importance be better left to oral communication?
Unfortunately, that is also impossible. Because Detective Bad didn't know about the knife aspect either. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
What would have been highly classified information, even within the police force, and is something that even the lead detective on the case didn't know. Why would Mr. Faraday have felt the need to share such information with the opposition?
I mean, yeah, I guess he wouldn't have had much reason to. Looks like I gave a pretty lame excuse. Ah.
Madam, I am not laughing. How can you laugh at a time like this?
She probably just realized the flaw in her logic and is actually in a panic over it. It's called hysteria. Look it up. But that's not something we need to concern ourselves with.
I suppose you're right. Ms. Yu. I'd like to state that I also know how you know the real nature of this knife.
Do you know? Well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is and show me?
Oh, I will. And I'll wipe that smile off your face by the time we're through. This is it. The moment of truth. The secret behind the Yatagarasu's key. Only one person would have had knowledge of it from the get-go. Who would know from the start that the Yatagarasu's key could change into a knife?
The Yatagarasu?
Yarp.
Yars.
Mm-hmm.
Yarp.
Take that!
There is
Right.
only one person who would have known about the dual nature of this key.
This is no
Sorry,
time to laugh and or eat.
You're very intent on putting me in prison, so
You're just making the most of it.
I'm trying my little project while I can.
Enjoy your overpriced Swiss roll.
It's a very big role.
Mm.
Mm.
And that is?
And that is the person who sent the Yatagarasu's key to the police. That is to say, the Yatagarasu herself.
Are you saying that this lawyer is the great thief Yatagarasu?
You. You used Mr. Rell to lure Mr. Faraday into a trap, didn't you? You professed to bear a fuck it, I'm gonna go again.
Alright.
You, who profess to bear a grudge against criminals. Why? Why do something like this? What? Fucking
Here
what?
she goes.
I'm so annoyed. Jesus Christ. This is the worst breakdown I've ever fucking seen. woman having a breakdown.
Who would have thought that you, a stupid rookie prosecutor, see, you're sending the biggest chill down my spine right now, Edgeworth. This feeling of thrill, it's even greater than when I sneak into someplace.
You.
You?
You.
You?
You.
Oh my god.
Oh, good. You killed Faraday? Take the fucking lollipop out. Why? Answer me. Callisto, you.
Callisto, you. Oh, that's not my real name. Because my real identity is, yes, the great Fiat Garasso.
Cool. Good for you, I guess.
Let me tell you something, Edgeworth.
Seems like I don't have any choice in the matter.
Are you gonna be a little bitch this entire time?
Yes.
God damn. No wonder your dad's such a dick.
He's not my dad.
Okay, well, your stepdad. Mr. Faraday was one difficult man to deal with. For you see, he had discovered my true identity. Which is why I had to erase him from the world of law. I made Rel an offer. An acquittal. For a little favor in return. All he had to do was accuse Mr. Faraday of being the Autocorossi in court. But once we entered the recess, Rel was dragged off by Mr. Faraday, which threw my plan into a complete mess. I chased after them, and eavesdropped on them through the crack in the door. That Rel caves to only two things: money and authority, just as all thugs do. I feared my plan was going to be ruined if Mr. Faraday held on to Ray. If it would have helped the higher fuck me, Jesus Christ. I feared my plan was going to be ruined if Mr. Faraday held on to Rel any longer. Plus, if I had let them continue on the way they were, I would have been found out. That's why I had no choice. I had to kill them both.
But didn't you say that you despise criminals?
Do I really?
I don't know, do you?
You.
You.
No, stop.
Have you forgotten about the KG8 incident too?
Maybe. What sort of woman would...
So then, was it your plan to kill Mr. Faraday with the very evidence that you sent?
We'll get to that. I'm welcome.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to have some more tea.
Okay, go first.
Isn't this nice?
Okay. Well, I had a good idea of what Mr. Faraday was going to do. I anticipated Mr. Faraday was going to prove that Rel wasn't the Yatkarasu by using this Yatkarasu's key as evidence, and that he would bring him with him. Which is why I thought to use the knife portion. With a weapon as well disguised as this, no one would be the wiser. Because who in their right mind would think something like this could be a weapon?
I don't like the insinuation there.
Yeah, sit with it a little while. I casually entered lobby number 2 on the pretext that I had to talk to Mr. Faraday. And in order to get in with him, I pretended to be worried about something. He then let me hold the Edgeworth key, just like that. He never noticed that I had changed the key into a knife inside the plastic bag. And he didn't have the chance to take note of the knife that took his life.
Damn.
Oof.
How could you kill him?
I knew him for a long time, you know? At the very least, I thought to give him a quick and painless death.
But if you killed Mr. Faraday first, there was no need for you to kill Mr. Rell as well.
Okay, I'm laughing at that one. I believe I mentioned why when we were placing Detective Gumshoe under arrest. Something about having accidentally created an eyewitness.
Accident. He was right there.
He was literally right there, dude.
Accidentally
Like,
on
why the
purpose.
hell would I let him live? Like, bruh, like, use your goddamn brain for like 5 seconds. And how that led the killer to think about setting them up as though they killed each other.
Then, the trick with the surveillance tape.
Uh-huh. Became more for Okay,
Yes.
yes, thank you.
Yep, sure.
This is all
But
going on the
that's
court
what I'm
record.
reality.
Yeah, depth for sure.
Okay.
Mm.
Yes, I hadn't actually planned to use a gun. The risk was too high that I'd be caught. However, that's when I remembered the existence of that surveillance tape.
Oh boy.
Why I had Rel help me set up the crime scene. And after all was said and done, I rewarded him for all his hard work with a bullet.
You're a defense attorney, aren't you? How could you betray a client?
I'd already murdered someone, bro.
I mean, one is worse than the other.
Client! If you want to talk about who was client of who's first, it was me. I was the client in the murder of the Cadopian embassy staff member, Dade Man. I forgot that was his fucking name.
Did man.
Dade Man.
Did man.
Dade Man.
You ordered a hit job?
You still haven't figured it out, Mr. Bud. I had Dade Man killed because he was about to give away info about the smuggling. Now, who exactly do you think would benefit from such an assassination?
It can't be. You're...
That's right. I'm a member of the smuggling room. I literally just said I'm the Great Thief. You know, like it's right there.
Excuse me? How could this? This is not at all what I thought was going to happen.
You don't mean you're working with Manny Cochin too, do you?
Maybe. Maybe not. You'll never know. Yetsugaresu claims to be noble, but you're just another cold-blooded murderer. Ah, that's right, little girl. The Yatagarasu is just another killer.
Quiet! You...
Yatagarasu! You can run from the law, but you'll never escape it. I just heard about this really fucked up thing where in Japan they caught this woman like 20, 30 years after she'd gone on a Bonnie and Clyde spree with her then boyfriend who got caught, and they kidnapped people, they killed people, it was a whole thing. And she had gone through extensive plastic surgery to basically change up her entire face. And like she'd been like on the run for a good 30 years, and she did not look the same as she did. However, she was caught at her job because China had just rolled out new security cameras that use AI imaging, and the AI imager basically was like, yeah, this is the same person.
Oh,
What the fuck?
And they did a DNA test and it was.
That's insane.
oh,
Huh.
wow.
Slightly concerning from an AI perspective. Like, it's just, oh my
Very
god.
concerning, but also, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh.
So I'm
That's
sorry,
wild.
I was just reminded of that. Yeah, sorry.
Wow. That's wild. That's
So
crazy.
yeah. Anyway, so just humbly accept the judgment of this court.
Hey, Edgeworth.
What?
You know, the Yatagarasu has 3 legs. Do you know where that is?
No.
I like
Once
that
my
you're.
mouth was
I like that
fucking
you're
good.
actually speaking through your hand for dramatic effect.
I don't really. This is No, I do not want to know. Thank you.
I mean, I could tell you. No. Well, let me tell you.
Today's edition of
Because one's
trivia.
meant to represent my massive fucking dick.
Jesus.
Yep, that is what I was thinking, and I
Yeah.
wasn't going to say it, but that was what I was thinking.
I'm here to take the low-hanging fruit. It's okay. Speaking of low-hanging fruit,
Boils!
it means that the Yatagarasu has more than one razor-sharp way to do her work.
Oh shit!
Jesus, I've got a gun!
She's got a fucking gun!
I've got a fucking gun!
He has a gun.
Well, this escalated
She's
quickly.
got a fucking gun!
You really are too naive, Edgeworth.
Jesus.
You even handed the Yatagarasu's keys right back to me
That
without a
was
second
so
thought.
fucking stupid,
Edgeworth, you're
Edgeworth.
such a fucking
Edgeworth, you're so
moron.
You're
dumb.
bad.
Oh my god.
It's as though Phoenix and Edgeworth started out similarly.
Everything may not have gone according to plan, but I'll still gladly take it.
Oh god, I'm so fucking stupid. You mean the key was your real target?
And even after I gave you such great advice, didn't I tell you to always keep a good eye on a criminal? Or you may regret what comes off of your negligence.
You two, get down! Oh,
Hello?
sorry, I thought it
Did
cut
it
out.
clip out? Yeah, sorry.
My body. I can't move.
Oh, I think you cut out again.
was a-
No, sorry.
Oh my god. Hey, mister! To your right!
Ah. What you say?
You!
Can't believe Miles Edgeworth is fucking dead.
Oh my god,
I'm
well,
gonna let me take a quick screenshot of that.
Well, of course you did.
that's the end.
That's the end. That's the end of the whole game.
Well, thanks for playing, guys.
Can't believe
We got the
Miles
bad ending.
Fucking
Yeah.
dead.
We'd
Miles
have to
Edgeworth
replay
dead.
it and get the good ending.
Miles Edgeworth.
This is a Telltale game. You'd have to not give her the key.
You will remember this.
Oh, and oh,
Oh, what'd you go?
oh, and
Oh.
Case following as well.
Gave
I
you
love having animated sprites for exactly this reason.
Yeah.
I'm fine. She missed. Are you all right, Francisca?
Perfect. Fine, Miles.
Her voice is shaking. But it looks like she's unharmed. Where did Kay go? Oh, shit!
Oh god, she got shot.
That's a gunshot. Probably bad that's got that.
Probably.
Not great.
Sorry, but it looks like she got away.
How?
Someone left the door open. She just ran right on out.
She zigged when they zagged.
There's so many fucking police around.
We're on the 3rd floor of a courthouse building, but
Oh my god.
she got in the lift, and I had to wait for the next one.
Oh my god.
And then by the time I got down there, she was gone.
Oh god.
Called the precinct. They should have a perimeter set up soon.
Oh my fucking god.
Whenever they get here. I mean,
No,
all these
Jesus.
guys in the building are busy.
Detective Bad, are you alright? I heard a gunshot.
I'm okay. Just got another hole in my jacket.
He may say he's fine, but he looks quite shaken.
Still got my luck. But more importantly, boy. I mean, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Von Karma.
I'm kind of into it.
Are you too hurt?
I'm absolutely fine.
I'm also right, thanks to Kay.
Speaking of Kay, where is she? Where is she?
I don't know. She just sort of disappeared.
I'll go look for her.
That is not great.
I'm sure it's fine. Oh, and hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir. Detective Ed, sir.
I'm sorry I doubted you.
Don't worry, sir. It's not your fault. Well, I lied to you guys too, after all.
I heard about what happened from Kay. Lying while giving testimony is still unforgivable. But in this case, you were protecting Kay and her feelings. Looks like you just might have what it takes to be a real detective.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, don't you ever lose that detective spirit, okay?
You got it, Pops.
Huh? Not too many detective dramas recently, have we?
Way to single-handedly destroy the cheery atmosphere with one snarky comment.
Oh, well, just exactly what you would do.
Cheery atmosphere and Edgeworth doesn't really go hand in hand.
No, it doesn't really.
I should get back to the investigation. I swear, I'll catch you if it's the last thing I do.
Be careful, Detective Bad. And take care.
Thanks. Well, I'm off. Maybe we'll run into each other again someday.
Be nice.
Maybe I could be in an Ace Attorney game.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Oh, Gumshoe.
So, thanks a bunch, pal. You're the best. You really did find out the truth behind everything.
Hmm? Oh, yes. Well, I'm glad we solved everything before you were taken to prison. Oh, hey.
This guy.
I can't believe how much trouble I caused you with my testimony, Detective Gumshoe.
I can.
Yeah,
It was no problem, really. I mean, I lied too, so I didn't help anything. It's really not your fault, Yana.
Well, even if we didn't have his honest testimony, I think that lawyer would I think that lawyer would have. Oh my god, what have I lost?
What?
I think that lawyer would have found another way to get you convicted on her behalf.
Oh god, just saw in the stream chat, you guys.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can't believe I was about to get fired during my first week as a detective.
Well, so long as you're not fired. You should work hard. Give all that you have and perform your duties well. Oh, and one more thing. Kay left a present for you with me.
She did? Ooh, what is it?
See if you can fucking guess. What was it that Kay left?
Was it-
Well, okay, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Sorry. No, yeah, sorry. Go on.
What was it that Kay left for me? The proof of their friendship.
I know exactly what it was.
God!
No!
No, it wasn't. It was this, right? Right?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take that!
Yeah, take this. Take this!
Has to dramatically present
It's-
everything.
It's a courthouse special Swiss roll. Can I really have it?
Yes, it's a present meant for you after all, and it's not even a keep.
Thanks a
No,
bunch.
it's
You have
melted
no
on the
idea how
coast.
happy this makes me, pal. I'm gonna eat this right now.
Sure, go ahead. The Swiss rolls Detective Gumshoe and Kay rolled together. While the one Kay saved never reached her father, it would appear that her sentiments have touched the heart of this detective.
He's so happy. It's as though he's having a welcome back celebration of his own.
Well, I was asked by Kay to give it to him.
Whew. That was good, pal.
My God,
I can't
you
believe I
should
got to
already?
eat 2 of these delicious things in one day. It's like I'm in Swiss roll paradise or something. I gotta thank Kay myself. Hey, wait, where is she?
He only just noticed now? Was his mind not present when we discussed her earlier?
No.
God, this fucking guy.
That is not. Look at those eyes. They're not the eyes of a gentleman who is present on the moment.
Detective Bad left to go search for her earlier. Maybe you should join him.
Yeah, you betcha, pal. I'm gonna go help him. Oh, but first. You know what, pal? Actually, I guess I shouldn't be so rude to you anymore, huh? I'm gonna stick right by your side from now on, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Ah, that's so cute. That's so cute. That's so
Aw,
cute.
cute. That's
Oh my
adorable.
God, that's so
That's so sweet.
I sense nothing but a most troublesome relationship from that ominous statement.
Yes.
We should go home to Miles. We have to hurry and report what has happened to Papa.
Agreed. Well, I'm afraid we must be going now, Detective.
Roger, sir. And don't you worry. I'll investigate the next case we're on real well.
I'll, be counting on you. The scent of trouble is definitely in the air. Thus, like a bad dream, my first outing at court came to a disturbing end. A few months later, I was finally able to properly stand in court as a prosecutor. But the detective in charge of the investigation was, as I dreaded, Detective Gumshoe.
Oh.
After that, he became my direct subordinate. I have tried, but words fail to describe the immeasurable suffering he has caused me.
Oh my god. So why are you so mean at him?
But I suppose that's just how things are. As for the little girl who suddenly disappeared, she's now
Present day.
Standing here,
Yeah,
holding a
okay,
handkerchief.
Miles, you
asking
zoned
you to
out
love
for
me.
like 4 months. It was really awkward. We all just gonna have to stand here.
I'm sorry, what happened? I dissociated.
Yeah, for like 4 months. Where have you been, my guy? So, do you remember now?
We're
Well, I
now
blacked out. What happened?
we're in a different season now.
I
mean,
like,
yeah, we
I
kinda
like,
just-
I,
Like, we
I
barely
like
went
that
inside when
lampshade
it
you hung there,
snowed.
Ripley.
but- Sorry?
I like that lampshade you hung there.
Yes, I remember everything. Okay, it's been a while.
Okay, you sure grew up a lot.
Yeah, you're kind of forced to when your only parent dies. Of
Nah,
course.
right.
Thank goodness. I thought you two had totally forgotten me.
You know, I was really worried about you after all that. Where have you been all this time?
Did you not think to check? Me, I didn't know you cared. I really didn't. I was left alone. My dad died, and like no one was there, and it was kind of like no one checked on me, or I'm kind of really traumatized by it. Like let's just get past it. Like okay. After my dad died, I went to live with my mother's relatives. They lived really far away, so I wasn't really able to come back here all that much.
Oh, is that what happened? Well, I'm just glad you're alright.
So, does it all make sense now?
Yeah, yeah.
What was the question?
You bet it does.
Oh, you know what? I was going through my father's bookshelves recently, and
Hold it!
Actually, there are still a number of things that don't make any fucking sense, Kay.
Huh?
First of all, why did you come all this way to see me? And second, why are you calling yourself the Yatagarasu? The Yatagarasu is Callisto Yu, the woman who killed your father. Make it make sense.
no, you're wrong. The real Yatagarasu was my father.
Pardon?
Huh? Mr. Faraday was the Yatagarasu?
Like I said, I was going through my father's bookshelf recently. And I found a secret diary hidden among his books.
I have no regrets in choosing to walk the path of the Yatagarasu. That was written in his diary, and that's how I know for sure.
Lord, but that's impossible.
Let's give it a look. You don't believe me?
It wasn't just the expression on my face. I clearly just said it was impossible just now.
Alright then, how do you explain this?
It's a way of disarming any security system of the user's choosing.
Yep, that's the Lviv. Truth be told, this is the Yatagarasu's greatest secret. And this little gizmo was used by my father.
Wow. Mr. Faraday wasn't just a great prosecutor, he was really a great thief, huh?
My father worked really hard to steal the truth. He was killed. Then the Yatagarasu was no more. But despite that, the Yatagarasu has been spotted again recently.
Someone other than you. In that case, it might have been you.
Oh man.
You? Or you?
You.
Yeah, you.
You?
You. Yes, you.
Wait, me?
No, you.
Anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, look at this article.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
The Yatagarasu sent the embassy a calling card.
Yeah, meaning this person's a fake. I'm almost certain the Callisto Yu lady is behind this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because the real Yatagarasu would never send something like a gaudy card out.
But the Yatagarasu did send a white card along anything to be published. That's what Detective Bad told me 7 years ago, if memory serves.
It's a good memory you got.
I've impeccable memory.
Well, as soon as I heard the news, I got all wound up and I knew I just couldn't let it go. So I searched you out, so I could find the truth behind the Yatagarasu.
Sure.
Because if anyone can help me find it, I figured it's you, Mr. Edgeworth.
So, you're saying that I have your father's and Ms. Yu's identities backwards?
Yes, because a real Yatagarasu was noble to the end. And I want to revive the real, noble Yatagarasu.
Oh.
If I don't, my father will never be able to rest in peace.
Okay.
Kay, you're so honorable. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I'll always be here to cheer you on, pal.
Even if you're honorable, thief is a thief. And if you're plotting to commit a crime, then I'm afraid I can't be complicit.
Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, you guys are not making it easy for me. Who am I supposed to support now?
What I want from you is not to steal something. What I want is the arrest of that evil woman.
Oh yeah, sure, I can do that.
Yeah, fucking hell. You didn't wait to let me finish the fucking story. Damn.
That evil woman. You mean Callista Yu?
I think it's too hard for me to catch her on one spell. But I thought that since you were able to expose her for who she is, then maybe... Please, Mr. Edgeworth, won't you help me?
Come to think of it, I do believe I owe you.
Huh? Owe me for what?
When Miss Yu made her escape, it was you who saved my life.
It's a bit counterintuitive. I thought she shot at you.
She shot herself?
She shot...
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
hang on.
hold on.
Furthermore, you helped me with the investigation today. I am not so rude as to leave favors unrepaid.
What do you mean?
Yes. That case has been weighing down my soul ever since that fateful day. Perhaps the time has come to settle things, once and for all. If you don't intend to sully your hands in the crime, then I believe I can help you.
Mr. Edgeworth, thank you.
Yay, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Isn't that great, Kay?
Yeah, it sure is, Gummy.
He had completely forgotten about her until just now.
Oh. You didn't realise Edgeworth hates
Oh.
fun.
What is with
Edgeworth
that
hates fun.
cheating relationship? This is so cringe.
It's so cringe, am I right?
You're cringe.
The great thief Yatagarasu. After all that time, the true identity of the thief sank back into the darkness. Bern Faraday, Callisto Yu, and Kay Faraday. The phantasmagorically changing identity of the great thief Yatagarasu's and the Yatagarasu's real goal. It would all come to light the day after I made that promise to Kay. And that, Phoenix, is why I didn't call you back.
He's had a busy time. Well, we made it to the finale.
We did.
The last case. Turnabout ablaze. Turnabout ablaze.
Turnabout ablaze. Ooh, arson!
Time to commit arson, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love arson.
So, should we call it here for today?
Yes, I think that's a good call.
Good
Yeah.
decision.
And then when we come back, we'll start the finale.
Yeah.
Sounds
Ooh.
great.
Excellent.
Yeah, because this case gets very intense very quickly.
Oh,
So
Doesn't
fun.
yeah.
it? Okay.
So I think leaving the beginning for a fresh day makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Sounds good.
In that case, we'll leave it here.
Yeah, nice time.
All right. It was lovely to do Ace Attorney with you guys again.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Been a little while.
Yeah. Glad to be back.
It's been lovely. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So, in that case, I shall bid you all a good night.
Yeah.
Yes, good night. Sleep well.
Yeah.
And have
Yeah.
a whole week, guys.
Yeah. Have a good week, guys.
Yeah. Sending
Yeah,
you
Love
love
you
you
all.
all.
Love you all.
Love you all.
Yeah.
Nights.
Take care of
Bye.
yourselves.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Oh, not again.
I'll remove you if you like.
Thank you. Thank you.